Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Johor Bahru, Johor. I'm just tightening up my shoelaces because we are going to have another ride on these beam scooters right here in Stulang Laut. I did this once in Taman Tasik Merdeka and figured out that I should try this one, which is more scenic and picturesque. Let's set up the scooter, okay? So just to share with you how do I set up my camera, the Insta360 1X2. It's like so, on my helmet with this bow bracket, bow holder, and I'm wearing the helmet because we are at the side of the road. Yes, of course we are riding on this path over here, right? But still we wouldn't know. Maybe I just lost my balance and fell down to the road. At least I have my helmet on. Okay, this is how we do it, right? I've learned from the mistake last time that what we should do is we should try the wheels. Okay, make sure that the wheels are rolling smoothly and there's no flat tires. Okay, that's good. Let's try the brakes. Okay, front brakes working, hind brakes working, but seems like it's not so smooth, this one. Let's try another one, okay? Feels like the bearing is not smooth enough. Maybe this one. Okay, seems like this one, the wheels are turning smoothly, the brakes are working, both. Okay, so the left one is for the front and the right is for the hind one. Okay, so it's all working. So now what we have to do is we have to switch on the beam apps, which I think I've already made it standby. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you scan the QR code. Oh, by the way, unstable connection, okay, because we are near Singapore, so the network seems to be confused by itself on which one to choose. Maybe it's I've switched it to not roaming, so I should be safe on the data side of life. So now we scan the QR code. Okay, so it says park in visible areas. Okay, by the way, while I'm doing this, let's just share where I'm going to go for the trip, okay? So I think we're just going to go to that side over there and then turn back and take the other end over there right till the end and then come back here. So from my previous experience, the charge of this wants to switch on the Bluetooth. So the trip in progress. Oh, the battery is 40%. Oh, so we better start now. It's already starting. So as we ride, right, just wanna it's tight over here. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Okay. Wow, the battery is like, damn, there's not much battery left on this thing. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay. Now we're rolling. But this road over here is quite dangerous. You can see on my right, it's heading down and at a slope to the beach. If anybody lost their concentration, they will fall down over there. I mean, if it's on the, ooh, I almost hit the signboard on top of my head. So you can see a lot of pigeons here, right? And okay, right. Oh, we're going on a hill. Okay. I was saying that if somebody lost their concentration, they might fall down to the beach, but it's not going to be on the soft sands. It's going to be like tumbling down onto the steps, and then they're going to fall down to the beach, to the sand or the waters, which is quite dangerous. So over here you have to be careful, be very cautious not to fall down on either side of these pathways, because to my left is the road with a lot of traffic, taxis, school buses, you know, those kind of things, and on my right is the beach. Gotta be extra careful. Okay, so now it's spacious here because we don't have those seats in the middle of the pathways. Alright, so I think this is the end of the road, I guess. Ooh, it's getting narrower, guys. Wow. Okay, now just make a break here. Don't think we can go any further than this. It's getting narrower. Oh, but anyway, gonna share with you, that's my next target to fish over there, because they have barracudas right here in Stulang Laut. I mean, I got to buy those fake baits, you know, those fake baits where you have to cast your hook with they call it the rapala, the fake bait, and then you reel it in, and then that will attract predator fishes, where the ones which will chase their prey according to movements, you know? All right, so we got to speed up to go back to the place that we were before, because as I've mentioned just now, the battery on this thing is only left 40%. So I don't want to get stranded in the middle of the road, but okay, just go to the right because that's a pedestrian, and turn back to the left. Back to pigeon world. Okay, so be careful when you go down this slope right here, right? Okay, so this slope over here seems to be okay. Oh yeah. All right. Okay, let's try to speed up a bit. Okay, as I mentioned just now, I've topped up 12 ringgits on the balance of these Beam apps. So if referring to my trip last time in Tasik Merdeka, it charges 1 ringgit per minute. So with that, I should be traveling only 12 minutes. Ooh, look at this narrow pathway. So I guess, but on the website it says that it allows me to, the charges for this is wow, this is dangerous, man. The pathways for this is, I mean, it's not very efficient, not very convenient for scooters and bikes, because it has a lot of these steps. Wow, this is not so comfy, right? Because you see, a lot of steps to go down and up, and then you have this narrow pathways where you have to step down from the scooters to avoid this lamppost. Alright, okay, so from here should be okay. It's still a little bit narrow, but with some sort of like a novice skill riders like me, this should be okay. Alright, so from here what you do is you step down on these steps, right? Wow, this is hard work, man. I mean, oh, wow. Okay, that's hard work. Okay, now looking at the speedometer, let's give it a ram for high speed, and it's going like 17 kilometers per hour. Okay, 17 kilometers per hour, 19, 20. So as it says in the apps, it can go 20 kilometers per hour, which is what I'm doing right now. 20 kilometers per hour maximum speed, guys. And in front of us is the RTS link, Johor Singapore train link. Wow, we are still going 20 kilometers per hour. Have to grip on the handle as firm as you can, because with these small wheels, right, it's kind of hard to okay, we've reached the other end of the station of this beam e-scooters. We have a lot of these other beam scooters here. Just a little bit of explanation. They have handphone holders, they have drink holders, bottle holders, and yeah, and yes, of course, in front of us one more time, the RTS link, JB Singapore train, right? So I guess if we fish over here, there are going to be a lot of fishes under those builds, under build-ups, right? Or maybe they are still nervous to be there because construction are still going on. Alright, so time to go back before my battery ran out, and also because as I mentioned just now, I only have 12 ringgits on the balance of my apps, but it's okay. I mean, if it stops, if the balance ran flat, and we are in the middle of the road, I just can top it up using the apps and just continue on our journey. This is quite fast, man, but because of the pathways are not so flat, not so smooth, we are we are bumping around. Okay, so we've reached the steps that we have to take over here, and going to just, oh, that's the bell, by the way. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to lift my Insta360 straight up so that you can see the panoramic view. Okay, I'm doing this by feel because I don't want to take off my helmet, but I think from now I have to speak a little bit louder because the camera is farther away from my mouth. On with our adventure, which is, firstly we have to lift up this scooter, man. Oh, this is quite heavy. This is quite heavy. Oh gosh. Okay. Alright. Okay. cheat a bit by going on the road because I hate to lift this thing up. Alright, wow, traveling on the road is much smoother, guys. Much nicer. But anyway, we have to lift this scooter up again, which I think from the feel of it is like 30 kilos or less. Okay, now we should park this thing and don't forget to put down the stand. Alright, put down the stand, and then to stop your trip and to stop the charging from going on, we have to press the end trip. Hold on, let me, okay, this is down, end trip, and then I have to take a photo of where I parked this thing. Alright, how was your ride? I mean, far, because I have to lift up the thing and put it down when I encounter all of those ups and downs, you know. So for 13 minutes and 26 seconds it charges me 10 ringgit and 40 cents, which is just nice. I've just topped it up 12 ringgit, right? Yeah, so you can press this to have the receipt. Okay, so that's it. That's our trip. And one thing to share with you, which I'm not going to show you guys, right? Because this apps is connected to your debit or credit card. So my suggestion is, my advice is, after you've linked your card to this apps, and after you use all of these during your trips, you just delete and remove the card from the apps, so it's not linked there, because you wouldn't know, scammers, they might use this channel to suck your money out of your account, right? So you better do that. But if you are commuters, if you are a commuter and always like using this mode of transportation, then I think you should keep the card linked to your apps, because you are going to use it daily. But then what you have to do is just specialize that card, only that card to be used on these apps. Like maybe you just place 50 ringgits or 100 ringgits in the balance of the card, so that when you use it, if worst come to worst, scammers would like to steal your money, they can only steal like 50 ringgits from that, right? But anyway, talking about being a commuter in this part of the city, to travel is not convenient, because we have ups and downs, these slopes, these steps. You have to, I mean, this is going to be like a leisure ride, a point to have a leisure ride on this Beam e-scooter, because there is one more point in the city where I think it's going to be used more on the commuter functionality, right there in CIQ and Bazar Karat, which I'm going to do next in my vlogging video. So with that, I would like to say thanks to you for joining me, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Cheerio.